Viewers and subscribers, you're welcome back again. This is still BVI Channel 1, where we tell you undiluted truth. Someone brought my attention to a developing story as reported by Sahara reporters in their news that Enugu State is about to float an airline. According to Sahara reporters, Governor Peter Mba budgets 41 billion to acquire 4 aircraft in 2025 for Enugu Air, while presenting the 971 billion naira 2025 budget appropriation to the State House of Assembly on Tuesday. Governor Mba reiterated his administration's determination to transform Enugu State into a commercial hub within Nigeria. Governor Peter Mba of Enugu State has announced his administration's plan to acquire 4 aircraft with a total of 41 billion 132 million 463,000 naira to expand Enugu Air. Mba's administration had on October 2023 announced plans to establish a state-owned airline, Enugu Air, within the next 15 months. Yeah, while this is a welcome development for government to invest in such business venture, the question have arose because Enugu stands to be a unifying factor as the seat of power for the eastern region, for Igbo land specifically. That is the headquarters, if people might put it in that perspective. Why can't we do something together? Why can't we do things that binds us together the more than what splits us the more? What is wrong if the Southeast governors come together to float an airline? Because seeing an airline coming up with 4 jets, what can it do to service the large chunk of travelers of the East? In Nigeria, there are no people that are travelers more than Eastern people. And this is a big cash out opportunity, business and economic opportunity to create jobs and boost the economy of the Southeast. Everybody is constructing airport. Where are the airlines that can effectively make these airports to be viable? If government should invest in such economic sector, I can tell you it will go a long way, not just to provide jobs and economic opportunity for the South, but it's also going to bind Igbo together. If social clubs are going about buying lands and assets and properties that will bind them together and make it difficult for people to just litter the club and leave, what is stopping the government from showing leadership? And that is my take. Somebody brought my attention to that. I wasn't even looking in that direction. And I thank that our brother that brought this to my notice. I don't know whether he wants himself to be mentioned. But these are some of the opportunities some of our people, especially in diaspora, sees. And they wonder what is stopping our own people from doing the same. What is stopping the Southeast governors to mobilize Igbo billionaires, even if they don't have the financial asset to do that? Mobilize Igbo billionaires to invest in such venture. I'm telling you, what is even stopping us? Because one of the days I went for the economic summit organized by Saradek.
I'm trying to build vehicles. I don't need petroleum, build this and everything. And we are still busy arguing every day. Price of oil went up, price of oil went down. When we have talented young men that can change this place if supported. Within 3 years, India pulled 102 million people out of poverty. They have no oil. Your country pulled 12 million into poverty and became number 1 and they became number 2.
Enugu Economic City is a 10,000 hectare industrial city being developed. We at Geometric Power are going to supply electricity to that particular place.
The Southeast Rail project, it's a loop around all the major economic hubs in the Southeast region.
Now we are fighting a different type of war, a war of economic development, not a war of guns and rockets.
Let us not be like politicians who think of next election. We should be thinking of next generation.
Saradek is Southeast Economic Platform that is headed by former Minister of Power, Barton Naji. Professor Martin Naji. You know, when we were saying some of these things, what is stopping us from having an economic map and agenda for the East? Driven by vision. And that is one of the things that we talk about that, you know, fuels insecurity in the Southeast. Because when the people are jobless, when there is no economic opportunities for the young people who are out there, they turn their energy to these negative vibes. And we are all victims of our own misfortunes and lack of leadership. I guess this video will make sense to you, that you start sharing it to every Igbo-centric platform you are belonging to, especially where this political class are gathering. Let us get them start thinking in this direction, not just talking about everybody pursuing his own personal political ambition and interest as against the interests of our own people. And that is where Southeast is getting the back seat in developing our homeland. Let me just keep it at that and hope this video will make sense to you and you help me share it and let me have your thought on it. Do you think that Igbo's people have what it takes to transform the Southeast into the El Dorado we seek? That will be quite different, totally different from what you have and obtain in Nigeria. Tell me what could stop it from happening and what can you do to make that happen. GGM is already taking a position to lead in the crusade for good governance, not just in the Southeast, but across Africa, for the public interest. What are you bringing to the table? The least you can do is to share this video, and let's have your thought on it. Subscribe for more videos. I'm Asuchinadu Peters, the advocate for good governance, preaching this gospel of truth that will liberate the people from bad governance. Bye-bye for now. GGM, uniting the people for good governance.